Hello there.
Now, this reaction could either keep up with pace of my other reactions or it could go really bad because I'm recording. See, we already began. I'm recording this first thing Sunday morning, and yeah, I've just like literally woken up just half an hour ago and I've just been chilling for a little bit. These are the first words I am uttering, so we'll see how observant I am in this video and how like reactionary I am, how up to standard I am. So, what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here for Senior Share, shooting a shot, baby, and today we are watching Sopranos Season 3. Episode 8. This one is titled He Is Risen. We're gonna get into the reaction. We're gonna have some fun with this thing, and let's see what we're doing. We're watching Sopranos first thing on a Sunday morning. Let's absolutely slay it. Let's go. Jackie boy. Was that Jackie boy? No, was it? No, I thought it was Jackie boy for a second. That's Caitlin. Yo, is this like a glow-in-the-dark party?
Oh my God.
Where's Naomi from WWE?
You are so nice. I mean, I knew that the first day you saw me. You have to try it. I'm so not depressed anymore. Try what? Ecstasy.
Oh, fuck.
Your friend. What the fuck is he doing in
Oh,
Colombia?
Jackie boy is here.
Fucking cute. Our families are friends. I've known him forever.
I'm up here to see you.
Got any more ex?
For you, the first hit's free.
Jackie doing business on campus. This is not good. And, oh, man, if Tony finds out that Jackie handed Meadow X, it's
Don't
raps
tell
for
me
him.
that.
I don't even talk to him anymore.
He ain't even going to be rising anymore. Obviously, I was about to say, I feel like in a way, I'm not sure in this show, it's really kind of reminding me what they're doing to Meadow is really kind of reminding me of what they're doing to like, or what they have done in the past a little bit to Millie Bobby Brown. I don't know if like that's a right comparison in terms of like, they're sort of making her look older than she actually is. I'm not sure if that's like me. I don't know. Like, she looks fantastic. She looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's crazy. Like, but I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like if they're overdoing it with her, or it's like intentional from the show to make it look, to make her look older than she actually is, like to make her look like she's maturing, and rapidly starting to make her own decisions and act on her own accord. But I'm not sure. But I love this, again, a juxtaposition cut from, you know, a very vibrant, glow in the dark party, you know, rave music and things like that, or like house music, EDM music, whatever you want to call it, and then you juxtapose it to like freaking like an Arkham Knight setting here, man.
Suck my dick. Yes, yes, baby. Fucking fight you, Demir. You don't come say hello?
What's this, a new suit? Huh? Hey, how are you? How you doing?
There's tensions there. There's tensions.
I'm on a roll here.
You be on a slab, you keep it up.
Hey, come here.
Don. I'm sorry, this fucking guy.
I love the music playing in the background.
Look good.
Like, Ralphie is this season's Richie, but potentially worse. Like,
Want a drink?
Another time, Anthony.
Another time.
Let's whack this cocksucker and be done with it.
I'm here to enjoy myself. So fucking hard.
Jackie really starting to piss me off.
Jackie, don't. Leave me.
You drank too much fucking tequila. Come on, I can't stop now.
Brother, that's a... He was about to do the SA word, and I'm not talking about South Australia. I'm talking about the other thing.
Another time, Anthony? Cocksucker turns his back on a boss? That I couldn't believe. Look at him put one on his fucking head.
Tony's like, I'm here to enjoy myself. Lucky he didn't put one on his fucking head. Gotta maintain the composure.
Ralphie's star is rising. You be leaving your house, he'll pull a Jack Ruby on you. I'm gonna have to punch this fucking asshole. Frankly, I was a little surprised. Oh, you're gonna start on me now? Huh? He disrespected the Bing. So, he's barred from the place. I would suggest something in the way of an apology. Absolutely fucking not. Do something public that shows there's no bad blood. Give him a piece of the casino. We're partnered with New York on that. And I don't want him that close to Johnny Sack.
He already is close to Johnny Sack.
Captain. This is what he's been wanting, you know. Ralphie a fucking captain.
Oh, that'd be chaos.
Over my dead body.
At the very least, Tony owes you an apology.
The money I put in his pocket for construction alone, he should hit his knees, this prick. What? You think I'm afraid of that fat fuck? No offense. I could see if it was his daughter, a niece of his. But all this over some dead hooah. He had to be fucking her.
No. He knew you were fucking her.
That's why. That's how he is. Like a dog with 2 bones.
Completely misreading
supposed to
the
go over
situation.
For Thanksgiving, me and Ro. Tony's.
Really?
Fuck him and his turkey. I had to shove a drumstick up his ass.
Listen, I feel like this season they turned it up a notch in terms of like, obviously last season I feel like Richie was the prime sort of antagonist against Tony on the come up, you know, being a bit, you know, not indecisive in his decision making, but like unpredictable in his decision making in terms of like, you know, selling the coke on the sides on the same sort of like strips as they were doing like the pickups and things like that. But like unlike last season, Tony does not have a Janice to sort of like keep sort of you know, Richie in check, or like a Janice to take out Richie. I feel like this is a situation that is completely different from Richie with Ralphie over here. They both start with R, so I was about to say Richie again, but like this is a situation that's completely different with Ralphie. I feel like Ralphie is Richie but turned up a notch, especially like he's a made guy, and we know Richie was a made guy, but he's a made guy. But I feel like he has, I don't know, they've shown Ralphie to have more connections or more people on his side than Richie, in my opinion. Yes, Richie inherited his brother Jackie's stuff, but I feel like they've just shown Ralphie to have more connections, and there's more bad blood between the two. So I feel like he's going to be a hotter individual to handle, and if you take out said individual like that, you could have more disastrous repercussions, especially of like what we've seen now with this season with Johnny Sack getting in the year of Ralphie. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Tony deals with this problem. It's a delicate situation.
Reverend.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Model, who needs it?
Oh, come on.
Reverend,
Turkey,
man.
Pumpkin pie, you gotta love all that, huh?
Yeah, it's because you never lived through the YO version. Major antipas first.
Then soup. Meatballs and scaro.
What's Reverend
Then
going to
the
say
baked
about being at a strip
manigat,
club?
Then the bird.
Oh, I love manicotti.
Turkeys are here. There's someone here, too.
What's Reverend gonna say? That like, what were you doing at a strip club, Reverend? I was doing some Bible study. I was doing, you know, a test of God, a test of my will here to put myself in a dangerous situation to see how loyal I am to God. Like,
Thing with turkeys, they got no sense of direction. They're on their way to Food Emporium, and now look.
I feel like some characters gonna be turkeys in this show. No sense of direction.
I know you don't like to be pinned down, but Thanksgiving, it would be very nice to be able to tell Carmela whether you're coming.
Who's gonna be there?
Besides us,
Meadow.
oh, Carm's parents.
Great.
Meadow.
How about Meadow?
So, Thanksgiving, who's all coming this year?
Well, you know, the usual. Nana, Grandpa, Chris and Aid. I think Janice is bringing someone from her prayer group. Aunt Ro, Uncle Ralph. Hello?
Hey, Carm, it's Ro.
God, it is so weird that you just called. I just hung up with Meadow, and she was asking if Jackie was coming for Thanksgiving.
Oh, really? Jackie just asked me about her. My radar.
Even those romance novels, Rosalie.
Can you imagine the beautiful children those two would make with those jeans?
Hey, to be fair, she
Remember
right.
when Meadow was born, what we said?
Yes, we said a lot of things, Ro. Do me a
She
favor.
right, she right.
Concentrate on that almond tortillas, all right? I'm counting on you.
I'm looking for the recipe.
All right, bye.
Hey, does Carm do they have the? Is that the argili on the kitchen bench right there behind? I saw before the argili, Arabic for like the hookah, the Lebanese shisha. I swear, the Arabic shisha. Sorry, I swear that's in the background on the kitchen bench. Yo, they're getting mixy on Thanksgiving.
Here's a third.
Oh my God, it's huge. It's a good thing I'm feeding an army this year.
Not as many as you think. I need you to call Rosalie and cancel with them.
Thanksgiving? Why?
Just do it, all right? Enough of this Jetson shit. I'm going over to Mr. Spacely's house for dinner.
I was just talking to her.
We
What
got the
can you
Jetsons.
say?
Fine, I'll call. And my excuse won't be nearly as nice as yours.
Damn it, Tony. Hurt your stomach still?
It's crazy because when my dad was angry as a kid, he had I don't know if it's just traditional wog parents with this background. I don't know because I don't know where they get it from, but my dad, when he was angry, had the exact same deep breathing as Tony here. You know how they don't breathe through their mouth, they breathe through their nose, and you know they're angry. My dad had the exact same thing as a kid. I was like, damn, that's when you know. It's just stay quiet, stay in your lane, otherwise you're going to Mordor.
Dr. Akavi. Gloria Trillo. Globe Mercedes. Listen, a pre-owned 2001 S600 just came in. You're the first person I
Nah,
thought.
BMW is better.
Wood trim package, GPS with everything. Only 7,500 miles. I don't think it's gonna last till Saturday. Tomorrow? Great. No, I'm sorry, I can't. We're doing a sales meeting at lunch. Okay. See ya. Bye.
Composure.
Somebody in there?
Got an appointment.
Did she double book us? I'm usually Thursday, but I had to reschedule because of the holiday.
Oh, this is when I usually come. I'm trying to quit smoking.
Serial killer. I murdered 7 relationships.
That's a good.
Listen, you're here.
CR7 relationships. Damn.
No, I couldn't do that. No.
No, be my good deed for the day.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Pretty sure you said Tuesday.
I did?
I'll come back next week at the same time and no problemo.
I told her she can have my appointment.
Actually, it is a little difficult getting away from work.
See?
I could see you tonight at 7.
Yeah. Thanks.
Threesome? I took it too far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just having fun. Gloria Jean's here. Damn, man.
I feel so awful giving you so little notice.
Oh, don't be silly. I just wish there was something I could do.
I feel so bad for Ro, man. She's
Of
genuine.
course, I'll let you know when I know anything more.
Okay, take care, sweetheart. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
I feel like when we rank all the characters in this show, in the future, it's gonna be interesting. I'm just saying.
Carm's father, he's sick. She had to cancel Thanksgiving.
What a coincidence.
It's 3 a.m. Bam. Come wide awake.
Something specific?
It's a management problem. It's a situation with an underling. Now, it's partly my fault. But he never should have done what he did.
What was it? Could you tell me that?
Caused the early retirement of somebody else. Killers aren't important. He fucked up.
I'm sorry, the way he put it. Early retirement.
Ordinarily, I would just, put him out the pasture. But he's a very valuable piece of manpower.
Is it complicated by a personal relationship?
Been reading that book you told me about. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. I mean, here's this guy, a Chinese general, wrote this thing 2,400 years ago. And
How
most of
many
it
she is?
applies today. Balk the enemy's power. Force him to reveal himself.
I have to ask. Are you in any sort of danger?
No. Can I go on? You know, most of the guys that I know, they read Prince Machiavelli. And I had Carmela go and get the Cliff Notes once, and he's okay. But this book is much better about strategy. Listen, I wanted to ask you about the girl, you know, that woman that was here today? The Mercedes sales lady.
I'm very sorry about the confusion.
What does somebody like that need a shrink for?
I can't talk about
Yeah, I was about to say she can't.
Just, that makes you wonder, that's all.
Hey, you never know who needs the help, man.
Listen, it's, you know, it's after hours. It's dark. You want me to walk you to your car?
No, thank you. I have some work I have to catch up on here.
That Melfi probably thought that is such not a random question, but like obviously we know what that question sort of resembles, like what that question kind of triggered right there. But it's interesting that Tony decided to ask that question. It's probably like a genuine courtesy, obviously, like just to help her out, to lend a helping hand. But yeah, obviously Melfi refused. But I think, I don't know, is that a situation where Melfi's like, I don't need anyone's help, I can do it myself, I need to overcome my own battles? Or is it a situation where maybe she doesn't want to show or reveal the fear of going down those stairs every night, possibly, or like her taking that route by herself, because Tony may sense some trigger points from there?
Anything will ever happen to you?
Everybody, come on, dinner.
Ah!
I'll tell you, this turned out to be a blessing in disguise. My two boys, huh? I was worried about the gravy, but... Ralph, honey, you feel all right? You hardly touched your money, girl.
Fine, Christ, please. How many times?
Jackie, honey, you don't have to stay for dessert if you don't want to.
Jesus Christ, little manners, huh?
What'd she just say?
It's okay. Why don't you go see if Meadow wants to go to a movie or something?
Sure, Ma. Good dinner.
Yo, Jackie looking jacked, man.
I'll tell you a
Damn.
tricky trick. Break off a piece of a higher kitchen match in the screw hole. Give the thread something to grab onto.
Yeah? Because I used the elbows and the knob still fell out.
Forget about it.
Narcolepsy is an ASDA certified dysomnia. It's no picnic.
Almost time for turkey sandwiches.
Oh, my God. Who could that be?
It's the Boston Strangler. Jesus, Ma.
Again. Hey.
Jackie, hi. I guess you know everybody here, except for Aaron, Janice's friend.
Hey.
Have you heard the good news? He is risen.
Now, we're gonna have some turkey sandwiches.
The Lord!
I already ate. I just figured I'd see if Meadow wanted to do something.
You know what else is risen this episode? Freaking Jackie's dick, because he said it was hard. Boom! There's other things that are... Even Tony's one is risen when he saw Gloria. That's all I'm going to say. Like,
see a movie, whatever.
Where did this energy come this morning? Oh, my gosh.
Sure, I mean, I was gonna go over to Hunter's. You wanna go?
Yes. I like this relationship. Fair enough. Like, I root for it. Like, it makes more sense. Not like that other guy, Noah.
So,
a soprano and an April. Really?
Good,
really?
Right?
Yeah, GPA is up this quarter.
But this is a good April. This is an April. No, it's not a good April. He's still dealing drugs on the side.
Why don't
No,
you just
get out of
beg
here.
and come to Dubs?
Hunter's expecting me. I have to study. Don't you have midterms too?
I don't even go anymore.
What?
Oh.
Why?
Organic chemistry, nucleotides and shit. You want to know what I'm interested in? Men's fashion.
Oh, fair
Not
enough.
the faggy part of it, but like to be Hugo Boss.
Did you ever think of applying to FIT? supposed to be a good school for that.
Come on, come to Dom's. I want to be with you so bad.
What?
You won't go with me, but you'd go with that black guy.
It's not that I don't want to go. I've been hurt. Just give me some time, okay?
I'll be patient, man. I love how in that scene right there, the half and half lighting again comes, but only on Jackie's face. When Meadow was talking, she was a bit more, you know, in the light. Her entire face was in the light. And I'm not sure if that's meant to represent, obviously, I was about to say her innocence, but her innocence is kind of gone at this point. But I was about to say maybe she's like a bit more decisive. She's on track in her path, whereas Jackie is a bit more conflicted, hence the half and half lighting when he's talking with Meadow. I feel like that was very intentional. Obviously, you could say it's the time of day in terms of like it's at nighttime and it's just the way he's placed in the car, but I feel like it's intentional. And they use the half and half lighting a lot. And I want to say with Tony having those flashes between Meadow and Tracy, I can't remember which episode it was in this show, but there was similar events right there where Tony had the same flashes. And I can't remember for the life of me which episode it was. But we've seen it before. We've seen it before with Tony having those flashes, those moments where he's sort of like comparing another character to something terrible that's happened to another character. I can't remember which one it was. And for the life of me, I'm very disappointed in myself. But yeah, you get what I mean.
We were young when we got married, but those two, emotionally, they are much younger than we were.
Until then, here's how you'll get your thrills.
Mercedes.
The Mercedes-Benz coupes and convertibles.
You're gonna go buy a Merc now. Like I said, BMWs are better. But
Want a Mercedes?
Can't promise he's gonna go away.
No, it's not just him. It's free on deal. We're in the middle of a major renovation at the house. I got 2 kids getting ready for college, so it's...
Hey, hang in there. You're doing a good job.
I feel like as well, I just want to comment on the Jackie Meadow thing. I feel like the way the path Jackie's going on at the moment, which we know the path he's going on, but everyone else is a bit, you know, oblivious to because they think he's just going to college. The path he's going on, that's the potential path Meadow could get sucked into because she could just become another mafia, you know, wife. Like just another mafia wife. I'm thinking down the line in the future. So hopefully Meadow's a bit more aware to the fact that, you know, her going with Jackie and potentially seeing what he's doing on the side is very reminiscent or is very sort of like indicating of what her future is going to be, like potentially becoming exactly like a Chris, for example. Like an Adriana, for example.
You see those bags? Fucking stress is killing him. Yeah. Maybe he wants my fucking job.
You heard what he did with Thanksgiving?
It's not good, Ralph.
Will you please tell me what I did to this guy?
Bro!
On a drink, I wasn't thirsty.
Ralph.
Ever since I'm back from Miami, he's up my ass. I'm earning with 3 hands here, and it's still not good enough to satisfy this cocksucker. And then he fucking hits me?
But New York and Sopranos have long-standing ties. And that's not gonna change. Not for you or anybody else. You want me to be frank? You brought this on yourself with that girl.
A, she was a hooah. B, she hit me. And
See?
that wasn't my kid she was carrying.
You're wrong.
It was the fucking coke. I should have never started with that shit.
Would you take Capo of your crew?
No, I wouldn't. No fucking way.
Ralph Cifaretto came by.
Yeah, what do you want? The fully fueled jet and a safe trip to the Pope?
He's running scared since you canceled that dinner.
Your opponent is of choleric temper. Irritate him.
Yeah, well, he wants to apologize.
Oh, really?
Would that put this to rest?
If it's sincere, it might relieve me of a very unpleasant decision.
Early retirement.
You know, they're about to break ground on the Esplanade. Talking about millions of dollars here, Tony. Wouldn't hurt either of us to have a point man in there who feels appreciated.
But the title of the episode as well, He Is Risen, applied to sort of Ralphie potentially getting that promotion. Like, he is risen to the point of capo. Or maybe like he is risen as in this is the true antagonist for Tony this season. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Multiple meanings, always.
Wouldn't hurt to throw him a bone.
Like what? That poor girl just had her 20th birthday.
Capo's what he mentioned. I threw cold water on it right away. But she was a whore, Tony.
Bro!
I don't want to talk about that situation ever again with anybody. You understand me?
It was just a suggestion. Keep a happy shop.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you say you weren't going to stick your beak in?
Can't two friends talk? I talked to him. He's delighted you want to see him.
Great.
Johnny Sack just trying to keep the peace.
That's great. That's fucking great news.
What'd I tell you?
Listen, the other thing, what's he gonna do to make that right?
Just talk to him. He indicated he's very open to working something out.
Thank you. Anything. Thank you.
I feel like Ralphie, you know how, like, I don't know, his reactions right there to say thank you. I feel like he puts on the hard guy persona in terms of all his, like, in front of all his friends and stuff. But I think he's actually really fearful of Tony deep down and what he's capable of. Like, I think he knows, I know it's a power of egos, but I think deep down he knows that his life's in danger and Tony could make that, that one decision at any moment to put him into early retirement. And I think, I feel like deep down, Ralphie is very, very fearful of Tony. You saw right there. Thank you. I feel like that revealed a lot right there. I just feel like Ralphie's coming to his senses a little bit in terms of like I said, what Tony's capable of and what he's up against. I feel like he knows he doesn't have the wits about him or like the crew to go up against the Sopranos, who have very strong ties with New York.
And just so you know, that bullshit your future father-in-law pulled over Thanksgiving, he knew I had no intention of going over there. He's trying to save face. So he stooped so low, he had his wife lie to your mother. Whatever you need, give me a call. Be good.
This is the worst stepfather to have at a house.
Sometimes I just want to scream in her face. Quit whining. No wonder he left you. Her supervisor looks at her cross-eyed, and I get a call at 3 o'clock in the morning. She wants to talk about how her father laughed at her when she fell off her bicycle when she was 7.
Does she call your emergency number?
No, that's not the point, Elliot. Oh, these fucking interruptions.
Let it out, Melfi. Let it out. I love how Rick Moranis right there is he's just standing there straight face. He's like, I know it's not Rick Moranis, but you get what I mean. Like, Ellie.
I was raped.
You have feelings of your own, and who is listening?
That's right. Damn it. I have to sit there and take care of these people hour after hour with all their problems. And some of them are very real and very serious. And I'm sorry. I care. I really do. But it's hard sometimes. I just want to say, I hurt.
Good. Sure. That's why you're here.
Even the shrink needs a shrink.
I'm sorry, Elliot.
It takes tremendous strength of will and inner resource to soldier on as you do at your work.
Yeah, big up Melfi.
He offered to escort me to my car. I almost fell in his arms crying. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Everyone needs Jesus this episode. This show. Here we go. Here we go. Kick back, enjoy the show.
You want to see me?
Yeah, Tony.
About what?
About what? To apologize.
Oh.
Chris is like, Chris, look into the heavens, man.
doing a lot of coke. I said some things and I did some things that I'm sorry for. It's not gonna happen again.
What'd you do?
I was rude when you offered me to drink. And I disrespected the bing and the girl. That shouldn't happen. Like I said, I was doing a lot of coke. I gave that up and end the story. And I'm sorry, Tony. Okay?
Anything else?
Hey.
That was a perfect. I love how one scene bleeds into another in this show with Gigi. Is it Gigi? This guy? How, you know, Ralphie sort of like opening the door to leave the restaurant right there. Obviously bleeds into Gigi opening the door coming in. Now I just want to say something. I wanted to observe that usually in scenes where Tony is conversing with another individual, or like another individual in the mafia, when he has, you know, his upbeat voice and he obviously turns it up a notch and his volume rises, he's the one showcasing his dominance in a scene with his position in terms of like how he stands over characters or how he stands over objects. You saw in that episode where he was, you know, Dr. Melfi's, I think it was Richard, Dr. Melfi's husband or ex-husband, whatever, you know, is clenching his fist, and then it immediately cuts to a low angle shot of Tony chopping the wood, and he's hulking over this log. And yeah, they usually showcase Tony's dominance, but in this scene, even though Ralphie was looking down at Tony, Tony was the one with the stature. Tony was the one dominating that scene in terms of like the power he has. He didn't need to stand up to showcase his dominance to Ralphie. He already is Tony Soprano. He didn't need to in that situation because he'd already won before Ralphie walked in. The scenario and the scene had been set by Johnny Sack before Ralphie even walked into the room. And you saw how, you know, Ralphie was belittled by just the tone in his voice, all right? He was the little dog right there. He was the little puppy, and yeah, he just needed to apologize. The big dog was just sitting down eating his dinner, and yeah, the little puppy came to apologize and walked out. That's it. Even though the little puppy was standing over the big dog didn't need to. The big dog had already, you know, had been acknowledged, Roman Reigns style, okay?
Hey, Jake. My wife made some turkey sandwiches. Anybody wants one?
Yeah. Cocksucker didn't even invite me to sit down.
Pastoring. It's part of the game.
Fuck the game. He's going down.
Oh, what are you fucking stupid coming in here talking to me like that?
I don't give a fuck anymore. I've given my life to this thing. And this is the thanks I get?
It's Silvio Dante on the phone. You want to talk to him?
Tell him I'm calling back.
They're my children, Thorne.
You seriously cannot be... You can't.
Hey, who's recently been on the toilet a lot vomiting? Uncle June. Who's on the toilet now? Gigi.
I'm so sorry.
No. Shut the door.
Jesus Christ, you're worse than Bobby. Anybody see you come in?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Put some leftover turkey and stuffing. When I go.
Keep it. Everything goes through me. And these drafts, I should be down in Boca.
Drafts? It's like the fucking Amazon jungle in here. What's the thermostat say?
Don't touch it! A good kid, but you never should have put Gigi in there.
Strong, good earner, well respected.
Not by that crew. To them, he's a gibbeline coming over to butt in. They don't trust him. They undermine him.
But
on
Gigi...
top of that, you got Ralph now pissing in their ears.
Gigi's in danger.
You'll have a mutiny on your hands.
So I take Gigi out. What kind of message is that send?
that you're indecisive and unsure of yourself.
Exactly. What the fuck would I replace him with anyway?
All good questions.
Great. The fucking answer.
Who says there is one?
I love how Uncle June's
That's
now
what being
turned
a
to like
boss is. You steer
the
ship the best
advisory
way
guy.
you can. Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes you hit the rocks. In the meantime, you find your pleasures where you can.
Jesus.
Was it the turkey?
What the fuck are you looking at? Call 911. I don't feel a pulse.
Oh, so Gigi just went out like that?
Never said a bad word about anybody.
Was it poisoning?
It's fucking awful. It's a young man. Heart disease. The silent killer. Hey, there are worse ways to go.
Even still, I'm the piece of dude. Pretty fucking humiliating.
That's how
Yeah,
Elvis
I was about to say, isn't that how Elvis died on the
Guy in
toilet?
too. Don something. Producer of The Simpsons. So there's a vacancy. There's a lot of business to do. You thought about who it's gonna be?
Pan over to Ralphie. Come on. Come on. Where's Ralphie? I love how you see like the two individuals, or like sort of in the situation of Paulie and Silvio, they have their own couch, and then Tony's got his own chair. And then in the situation here with Ralphie, the other side, the competing sort of, not the competing side, but the competing family. You've got the three goons, they've got their own sofa. And then obviously the capo, or the one in charge, has his own chair, a single chair. I like that. It's the same, like literally, they're staring across one another. It's like similar scenarios. And I want to say, Uncle June used that analogy in the episode about, Tony being the captain of the ship, and he has to steer that ship. And sometimes, sometimes you're smooth sailing, and sometimes, you're going to hit choppy waters, or sometimes you're going to hit a rock. And I like how during the episode, when Tony first walked into Melfi's office and recognized Gloria, I wasn't able to quite get a lock on what the paintings were behind Tony, because it cut just like medium close-up shots of them. There was one wide shot of the paintings, and in the background there was sort of like I feel like the paintings are intentional in the show, but like there was like a village, or like a little kingdom right here, and then there's obviously the shore. But then there was a second painting which obviously had ships, and there was another painting in Uncle June's office with like sort of like the same painting, but this time there was a storm over the water. And I feel like in sort of the one in Melfi's office, it was sort of like, a normal sort of tide coming into the Tony's kingdom. That's how I feel like. And the ships were pretty smooth sailing. But then obviously in Uncle June, I feel like it just shows the development of what's happened now that there's a storm over the ocean. It's choppy waters now, baby. It's a very delicate situation, and the captain is a bit indecisive of how to lead his ship. I could be reading that completely wrong, but like I recognize the painting definitely in Melfi's office of like the ships and stuff.
Twice a week. Brought the kids and everything on Sundays.
I love how Ralphie in the background looked to his left and right to see if Paulie and Chris were there.
Artie, hey Tom.
I gotta go rotate my park shoulder.
Midlife crisis, Artie.
See me?
Sit down. Making you captain.
You are? That's great.
How long is that gonna last?
That's fucking great. Anthony, you're not gonna be sorry. Thank you.
You're gonna be making a lot more money, Ralphie. So don't question. You want a captain? You're captain.
Thank you, Tony. You're right. I've wanted this so fucking long.
Well, you know what they say. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
So, we gonna have a drink together or what?
Hey, he offered you a drink earlier in the episode. You disrespected him. He disrespected you right there. I feel like Tony has disrespected him twice right there. In this episode, I feel like he disrespected him as he was eating and not paying attention to Ralphie coming to apologize earlier on, as I talked about that scene right there. I feel like Tony eating was a sign of disrespect and not paying attention to his apology and sort of just like, you know, not even acknowledging him. And I feel like that was a bit of payback for what he did to him, not, you know, taking up his offer for a drink. But then again, Tony literally, you know, disrespected him, not taking the offer of the drink. But I feel like that was another payback there. And I think Ralphie's like, all right, we're square, 1-1 there in terms of the drink situation. But then he is risen, baby. Tony rises up and leaves. See, we replace Sean and Matt. We get Jackie and Dov. Even worse.
Her body is mad ripe.
Yeah, but did you fuck her yet?
She's creaming for me, man.
Oh, she about to drive off. She literally did this. She just did the SpongeBob. I'm a head out, and then.
Oh my God! Fuck, Meadow.
Eggie!
Jesus, Meadow, you alright?
I think so.
Easy.
Ow!
What's the matter?
My purse is stuck.
Was she on the X right there?
You guys alright? We're fine. We're totally fine. Nobody got hurt. Blew a tire.
But your car.
Fuck the car. Call it installed.
Oh my God, Jackie, I am so sorry.
No, as long as you're okay. I don't know what I would have done if you would have got hurt.
Females, man.
The optional fan system, we can match up your stories with yesterday's. Well, that sounds good.
No. Gloria wearing the same sort of like fur jacket as Meadow was during the episode with Jackie in the car. That's teasing possibly a new relationship.
Hey, it's you.
I had my eye on one of these.
You have good taste.
BMWs are better, I said it.
What if I take it for a test drive?
You have to be accompanied by a sales rep.
Anybody available?
Dale?
Get Paulie as a sales.
Going out. 600.
Hey, he doing the Paul Walker, Eva Mendes, Too Fast, Too Furious, baby. He gonna do the stare and drive. R.I.P. Paul Walker. Come on, he gonna do the stare and drive. You gotta do the stare and drive. He got that from me. I love how, you know, in the episode, like before, Gloria, you know, was flicking her hair, making sure she was all good in the therapist room. And right there, she had the little, I forgot what it's called, the pop-up down sort of like the sun reflector thing. She had it just down a little bit. You know, she's still checking herself out in the little mirror there. We don't need to know what's being said. All we know is that Tony's having a good time.
Everything all right?
Wait.
Yeah, fine.
Well, that was wine coolers.
Is this the boat? Oh, she heard Tony's voice.
Well, I'm glad you called. Do you want to reschedule?
No, it's okay. I'll just see you next week at the regular time.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
Oh my gosh. He asked Melfi about Gloria, and yeah. The captain is on his ship. And it doesn't need to be steered at the moment because he's going to rock that ship by doing the biggest bada bing in that ship ever. I was going to say, is Trillo is the last name Tony was asking Uncle June about, yeah? About his grandpa. Or about like Uncle June's dad. It was like Trillo, he's like he had 7 daughters or something. Is he a descendant of like that? Or like, you know, she comes from that type of family as well? I'm aware. I love this episode. What a good character development episode. That was fantastic. That was such a fun watch. That was such an amazing watch. Oh my gosh. The energy was real on this Sunday morning. I paused enough. I'm just going to do a quick little outro right now. And I'm probably going to get into the next episode. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. It's been your boy, Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.